Let us take the last section of the application of differentiation, that is maxima and minima. Actually, maxima and minima is a little complicated topic, and one 3 marks question is sure in the examination, and that is based on first order derivative and second order derivative. That actually section is simple. Other concepts are a little bit complicated, don't bother too much about it, but in brief I will take the other section and let us give due importance to the examination point of view theory. Okay, maxima and minima, the concept is very simple. Suppose last year you have scored highest mass in physics, say for example it is highest mass in 93, and you have scored minimum mass in biology, say 75. If your maximum mass last year is 93 and minimum is 75, the same simple concept. But now here maxima and minima of mass, money, etc. is not considered here. Maxima and minima of a function. A function takes the values. For example, here that's called values of the function is called range. Y or f of x is equals to x square. Y equals to x square is a parabola, no? X square is equals to 4ay or y square is equals to 4ax. So it is a parabola. X square is equals to 4ay is a parabola like this. It is a function y is equals to what? X square. Every function can be represented by a graph. Okay, y is equals to sin x. F equals to y is equals to sin x graph. It ranges from minus 1 to plus 1. So minus 1 to plus 1. So y value is maximum is 1 at what values? At pi by 2 as well as at 5 pi by 2. X is equals to pi by 2. X is equals to 5 pi by 2. So etc. It takes maximum value. The y takes the function f of x takes maximum value at what points of x? At x is equals to pi by 2. At x is equals to pi by 2. The sin x takes the maximum value, that is 1. The value of y or f of x. Y equals to f of x is called the value of the function. The x value is called point at which the function is taking maximum or minimum. For example, a person has completed the graduation. Actually, for degree graduation, so UC second year and 3 years degree, totally 15 years. I am not talking about engineering degree, BSc or BCom, BA, etc. Totally 15 years educational years are there. Those 15 years, suppose in that second year PUC, he has scored maximum marks. Say for example, his percentage 95, and in what it is, say 10th standard, he has scored minimum say 83%. So the second year and the 10th standard are the point where he has secured the maximum and minimum. So maximum value is 95 and minimum is 83, like that. Where it is? At the period of second year education and at the period of 10th standard. So these excess values, which is pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, try to understand this basic concept. If you have general example, ಈ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಬಂದು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ, ಅದು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಏನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡೋದು ಬಟಾಟೆ ಇದೆ. Y is equals to sin x, okay, at x is equals to pi by 2, x is equals to 5 pi by 2. The y takes the maximum value, which is y, no? The maximum value of y is 1. So at the values minus pi by 2 or even 3 pi by 2, etc., the function takes the minimum value, at the minimum value minus 1. At the points x is equals to what it is, minus pi by 2, or at x is equals to 3 pi by 2, sin 3 pi by 2 is minus 1, sin of minus pi by 2 is minus sin pi by 2 is equals to minus 1, sin 9 pi by 2 is minus 1 again, sin pi by 2 is plus 1, sin 5 pi by 2 is plus 1, sin 3 pi by 2 is minus 1, sin 5 pi by 2 is plus 1, sin 7 pi by 2 is minus 1, sin 9 pi by 2 is again minus 1, sin 11 pi by 2 is plus 1, sin 13 pi by 2 is minus 1, or multiple of pi by 2, sin takes alternative plus and minus. So, 1, 5, 9 ke plus agate, 1 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, etc. plus 1 agate like that. Okay. Therefore, at minus pi by 2, x is equals to 3 3 pi by 2, etc. The function y is equals to takes minimum value. The minimum values of y is called value of the function because f of x is equals to 1. And x values are called the points at which the function takes maximum and minimum. Just like your education career I have discussed now, 12th standard in the period where you have scored the maximum mass and maximum mass is say 95. And 10th standard in the period of what? Minimum mass, that is the minimum mass is 73. Okay, so x values are called points of maxima and minimum, and y values are called the maximum and minimum values of the function. Y values are minimum values of the function, x values are point at which the maxima and minima is taken. Suppose you are riding the motorbike from here to Ankola, say, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು example ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. So at what it is, where you are getting the straight road, no, at Amdalli, you are getting a straight road. At that point, you are having the maximum speed of 90 km. At the Biniga Ghat, therefore, Amdalli, okay, near Amdalli, the point where you are having the maximum speed of 90 km, maximum speed is 90 km, the point x is equals to the near Amdalli, okay. And at Biniga Ghat, the point where your speed is minimum, the Biniga Ghat is the point where it is the speed of minimum, therefore x is the you got the minimum speed, x is the Biniga Ghat point, and y value is the minimum speed is say 20 km. The minimum value of yours, the function speed is what? Biniga Ghat. That is the maxima and minimum. Okay, so maximum value of the sine function is +1 and minimum value of the function is sine function is -1. For this function y is equal to x square, here the minimum value of y is 0, the curve takes 0. Suppose the curve is here, y value is 1, suppose the curve at this point y value is 2, and at this point of the curve y value is what? 3. Curve means function, okay. So like that, the maximum value keeps on increases. Therefore there is no definite maximum value I can't give because the curve extends to infinity. But the minimum value of this curve y equals to x square is 0. Y equals to x square, minimum value is 0. There is no maximum value for the curve. Therefore, for some function, there will be both maxima and minima. Y equals to sin x, we will have both maximum value as well as minimum value. Maximum value occurs at pi by 2 and 5 pi by 2, 9 pi by 2, etc. And maximum value occurs at the point x is equals to pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, 9 pi by 2, etc. And maximum value is at all these points is 1. And minimum value occurs at the points x is equals to -pi by 2, x is equals to 3 pi by 2, etc. And minimum value of the sine function or sine curve, is -1. For the function y is equals to x square, that is the minimum value 0 occurs at x is equals to 0, y is also 0 here, and the minimum value of the curve, and the occurs at the point x is equals to 0. For this function y is equals to x square, at x is equals to 0, the minimum value is 0, okay, the minimum value is 0, okay. So y equals to minimum value is y equals to what? Minimum value of y is 0. X is the point where the minimum value or maximum value occurs, and y the value of y the minimum or maximum value of the function or the curve. No maximum value, okay. There will be no maximum value because as curve keeps on increasing, y value keeps on increases. There is no definite maximum value for the function y equals to x square, okay. So that is the maxima and minima. Let us give one technical definition for maxima and minima. Okay, all these are not necessary. Second order derivative test to find the maxima and minima is very important. Coming back to one more theory, y equals to sin x. So at several points, there will be maximum and minimum value at x is equals to what? X is equals to pi by 2. Suppose the graph going wrong. Y equals to sin x in the graph at x is equals to what it is pi by 2 at x is equals to pi by 2, etc. The function takes the maximum value. The maximum value is what? the maximum value is 1, and at x is equals to 3 pi by 2, and x is equals to actually 7 pi by 2, the function takes the minimum value. The minimum value is minus 1. So at several points the function takes the maximum and minimum values, and each interval as far as 0 to what it is 3 pi by 2 is taken at each interval. So program interval you take 0 to 3 pi by 2. Pi by 2 is the point of maxima, and 3 pi by 2 is the point of minimum. X is equals to 3 pi by 2 is the point of minimum. Maximum value of the function y is equals to 1, and minimum value of the function y is equals to minus 1. Okay. So in each and every interval, the function may take maximum and minimum value. Okay, that's called that's called local maxima and local minima. Simply maxima and minima means it is understood that the local maxima and local minima in a certain interval. Okay, so by the second order derivative, we can work out the local maxima and local minima, or in examination they are simply taken and called as maxima and minima. Local word will not be used. Okay, now coming to the definition of the maxima and minima. ಈ definition in direct ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. F is said to be maximum value in the interval I. In a particular interval, the function will take maximum and minimum value. And in each and every interval, the function may take 0 to 3 pi by 2, x y equals to sin x. X will be maximum at pi by 2 and minimum at 3 pi by 2. Another interval you take 3 pi by 2 to 7 pi by 2. At 5 pi by 2 function will take maximum value and it is plus 1, y equals to sin x function. And at 7 pi by 2 it will take the minimum value, that is minus 1. So these are all 7 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2 are the point of maxima or minima. They are the local points of maxima and minima. Okay, each and every interval I, the function will take maximum and minimum like that. Okay, F is said to have maximum value. Definition: F is said to have a maximum value. The definition of okay, maximum value in the interval I. In the interval F means f of x. Okay, y equals to f of x. Better write y equals to f of x. In the interval x belongs to I may be a closed one or open one. So this J to be in the closed interval, boundary values also will be included along with the in-between values of a and b. X may take a and b as well as x may take in-between values of a and b. And it is an open interval. This open interval, x1 takes the value a and b, but x takes in-between values of a and b. Okay. 3 to 5 is an open interval, say. So x may take any value in between 3 and to 5, but not 3 and 5, 3.1, 3.2, etc. X may take. Suppose it is the closed interval, square bracket means closed interval. In this case, x may take even 3 also, 5 also, boundary values also, as well as in between values also. Okay. The closed interval and open interval. In between values, in closed interval and open interval, x takes the in between values of a to b, but in open interval round bracket, x1 takes the boundary values a and b. If it is a closed interval, means square bracket is there, x may takes in between values as well as the boundary values. In the interval I is an interval a to b. Okay, closed interval or open interval, or even closed interval. Okay, anything going. Okay, that's why I'm not writing a to b interval. Okay, if there exists a point C, point C in R, means C also belongs to I. Example 3 to 5, C is equals to 3.8, like that. X takes all the values in between 3 to 5, but a C is a number, say for example 3.8 in the interval 3 to 5. One particular value of x is called C. Okay. In I, such that f of C value is greater than f of x value for all x belongs to R. So suppose C, take the interval x belongs to 3 to 5. Okay, x is 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, f of 3.1, f of 3.2, f of 3.4, f of 3.8. Suppose C is 4, say. So 3.1, 3.f of 3.1 value, f of x f of 3.1 ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತಾ? For example, f of x is x square. f of 1 is how much? 1 square. 1. f of 2 is how much? 2 square. 4. f of 1.5 is how much? 1.5 square. That's equal to 2.25. Okay, that is the meaning of f of 1, f of 2, f of 3. These are the values. f of c and f of x gives a value. Okay. Suppose c is equals to 4. f of 4 value is always greater than f of what it is, 3.1 or 3.2 or 3.9 or 4.99. For all x may takes any value between 3 to 5. Suppose c is 4. f of 4 is greater than all the f of x values, where x may be any number in between 3 to 5 except 4. So f of 4 value is bigger than what? All the values of f of x. Then what it is, f of c is called the maximum value, in short maxima of the function f of x at the point x is equals to c. Okay. Okay. For all value x belongs to I. Y is equals to f of x is said to have a maximum value in the interval x is equals to I if there exists a point c in I such that f of c is greater than f of x for all x belongs to R. f of c is called the maximum value of the function, called the maximum value of the function f of x, and x is equals to c. Y equals to f of c, no? Y value or f of c. And x is equals to c is called the point of maximum. Is called the point of maximum. Is called the point of maximum. X is equals to c is called the point of maximum. Same b. Y equals to f of x is said to have a minimum value in the interval x belongs to I. Y equals to b. Okay. f of x is said to have minimum value. Minimum value in the interval x belongs to I if there exists a point c in I such that f of c is less than f of x. f of c is minimum. For example, consider the function of y equals to x square. X may be 1, then y is equals to 1. X is 1, y is 1. Okay, x is plus or minus 1. X is either plus 1 or x is minus 1, y is 1. Y equals to 1 minus 1 square plus or minus 1 square. X is 0, y is also 0. X is plus or minus 2, y is equals to 4. X is plus or minus 2, minus 2, plus 2 or minus 2, y is equals to 4. So, look here, for all values of x, f of 0, c is 0 here, okay, c is 0. f of 0 is smaller than all f of x values. f of 0 is smaller than f of 1. f of 0 is smaller than f of minus 1. f of 0 is smaller than f of 2. f of 2 is 4. f of 0 is 0. f of 0 is smaller than f of minus 2. f of minus 2 is also 4 because y equals to f of x. f of x is equals to y equals to x square. What is f of minus 2? Minus 2 square 4. So f of 0 is 0 square. f of 0 equals to 0 square. Y is f of x. Y and f of x. 0 square is 0. The f of 0 is smaller than all values of f of x. Okay. Therefore, f of c is called the minimum value. f f of c is smaller than all values of f of x, is minimum value of the function f of x, and x is equal to c is called the point of minima. Point of minima. The point of minima or maximum is called extreme values. The point, if a function takes a maximum at x is equal to c or a minimum at x is equal to c, then x is equal to c is called what? The extreme values, okay, of the function. Note, if f of c is either a maximum value or a minimum value of the function f of x, if f of c means x is equal to c, okay, x is equal to c, x is equal to c, a particular value of x, c is the particular value of x. If f of c is either a maximum value or maximum value or a minimum value of the function f of x, then x is equal to c is called the point, extreme point. X is equal to c is called extreme point, and f of c is called extreme value. Extreme value means it is a maximum or a minimum value, okay. Extreme ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು maximum ಅಥವಾ minimum ಅಲ್ವಾ. Extreme weathers ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Extreme weather condition ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, either temperature goes to very high, then also extreme weather condition, either temperature goes to very low, then also it is an extreme weather condition. Extreme is either maximum or minimum, okay. Value of if f of c is either a maximum value or a minimum value of the function f of x, then f of c is called extreme value. Extreme, ext or em. Extreme means either maximum or minimum, okay. Extreme value of the function, okay. Extreme value of the function. Extreme value of the function, okay, and x is equal to c is called extreme point, okay, and x is equal to c is called extreme point. Extreme point means it is the point of maximum or point of minimum, and f of c value itself is called extreme value. Overall let us discuss. Idan exam barodilla, some problems are there, so here no. Okay, certain procedure to solve what? The problem. Oral question. Find the exercise number 6.5. This exam point of view is important, but CET will be useful. Okay, so examination procedure, theory examination procedure, work out the maximum and minimum, a time consuming. But you questions orally discuss. Find the maximum and minimum values, if any, of the following functions. Find the maximum and minimum values. Idaadu integration start maduttane, very important for mathematics concept. And at the same time, ಈಗ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿಲ್ವೋ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ ನಾನು ಬಿಫೋರ್ 10th ಒಂದು ಡೇಟ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಬಿಫೋರ್ 10th ಯಾವುದು ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 10th ನಂತರ ಇಲ್ಲದವರಿಗೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಗೂಗಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಈಗ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅದು ಯಾರು ನಾನು ಫೀಸ್ ಕಟ್ಟಿದಾರೋ ಅವ್ರದ್ದಷ್ಟೇ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಗೂಗಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೇನೆ. ನೀವು 10th ಒಳಗಡೆ ಫೀಸ್ ಕಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಒಂದವರನ್ನು ಹೊರಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ತೇನೆ. ಹಾಗಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕಲಿಸಿದ ಫೀಸ್ ಬಿಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ. ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಬಾಗಿಲಿಗೆ 1 hour ಅದರ ಡೇ ಬಂದು ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೇನೆ, ಆಯಿತಾ. ಬರೋದಂತೂ ಬರ್ತೇನೆ, ಬಿಡೋದನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು. ಮರ್ಯಾದೆ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ, ಮರ್ಯಾದೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ಕೆಟ್ಟೆ ಅಂತ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. shameless ಪರ್ಸನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ವಿದ್ಯೆಗೆ ಕಲಿಸಿದ ಗುರುಗಳಿಗೆ ಸತಾಯಿಸಿದ ಜನ ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು, ಆಯಿತಾ. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಏನೋ ನಯಾ ಪೈಸಾ ಒಬ್ಬನಿಗೆ ಕೊಡೋದಿತ್ತು. ಇವತ್ತು ಹಾಲು ತಂದೆ ₹1 ಅವನಿಗೆ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಆ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಹೋಗಿ ವಾಪಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಬರ್ತೇನೆ, ತಪ್ಪಿದ ಮಾರನೇ ದಿವಸ ಅಂತೂ ನಿಕ್ಕಿ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಮುಟ್ಟಿಸಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ ನೆನಪು ಮಾಡಿ ಮುಟ್ಟಿಸಿ ಬಂದಿರ್ತೇನೆ. ನಮ್ಮದು ಈ ನೇಚರ್. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಈ ನೇಚರ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬಹಳ ವಿಚಿತ್ರ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಂತ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸದ ದುಡ್ಡಿದೆ ನೀವು ಹಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರ ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು 10 years I have served as a lecturer in college with a salary of 400 rupees per month. ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ನಯಾ ಪೈಸೆ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಡ್ಯೂ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ ಆಯಿತಾ. 400 rupees per month ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ ಆಯಿತಾ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ 8-10 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟ್ರ್ ಬೈ ವಾಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. ಬಸ್ಸಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹಣ ಕಟ್ಟಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಸೇವಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರಿಂದ ಒಂದು ನಯಾ ಪೈಸಾ ನಾನು ಡ್ಯೂ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಾದರೂ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್. ನೀವು ಹಾಗಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ಮಜಕ್ಕೆ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ಕೋತೀರಾ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ 15,000 ಆಂಡ್ರಾಯ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಫೋನೇ ಬೇಕು. ಆದರೆ ಫೀಸ್ ಕಟ್ಟೋ ವಿಚಾರ ಬಂದಾಗ ಡೈಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಜಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುವಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕು ಆಯಿತಾ. ಫೀಸ್ ಕಟ್ಟೋ ವಿಚಾರ ಬಂದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಹಿಂದೆ ಅದು ಮಾತ್ರ ಕಟ್ಟಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್. ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ if any of the following functions if any. The function not necessarily always will have maximum, always will have minimum, may not have any maximum and minimum values. Okay, in a given interval function, that's why the word if any. Function given by first one f of x is equals to 2x minus 1 the whole square plus 3. Okay, and second one f of x is equals to minus of x minus 1 the whole square plus 10. Third one g of x, the function name given here is g of x is equals to x cube plus 1. Okay, oral problems, these are also not oral problems. No, certain mathematical procedures are necessary. Work out the maximum and minimum value. And fourth one, y equals to h of x is equals to sin x cos x. Sin x cos x. Fifth one, f of x is equals to sin 2x plus 5. Okay, sin 2x plus 5. Sixth one is g of x is equals to mod of sin 4x plus 3, mod of sin 4x plus 3. Okay, like that some more problems are there in the exercise number. But it is 6.5. First and second mean you try those problems. You can take some problem. Time is very short. That's why unnecessary example only discuss ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದು ಉಪಯೋಗ ಇಲ್ಲ. Okay, first one f of x is equals to 2x minus 1 the whole square plus 3. So here understood x belongs to r, no? It is a polynomial function. X belongs to r. So here actually square of a number is always positive. Where r equals to direct a square is greater than or equals to 0. Okay, this part is always positive. Okay, 2x minus 1 the whole square negative ಬರೋದರಿಂದ suppose it is 1 plus 3 is 4. Suppose it is 2 plus 3 is 5. Suppose it is 3 for certain values of x it will become 3 plus 3 is 6. Like that the maximum values keeps on increases. Okay, the greatest values. So as x increases automatically the f of x value also increases. Therefore there is no definite maximum value. Okay, x is infinity, then infinity plus 3 is also infinity. But infinity is exact, it is not an exact value of x. X belongs to r, infinity to 0 in the x. Okay, x won't take minus infinity and plus infinity. In any case, the plus infinity and minus infinity will not be taken by x. Okay, all things x won't take minus infinity and x takes plus infinity. As a boundary value we can discuss, but x won't take exactly minus infinity and plus infinity. As an extreme case you can discuss it, but x won't exactly take plus infinity and minus infinity. Therefore, so there is no definite maximum value. As x increases, value of f of